All right, house wash. We're cleaning the furniture. Then we're gonna be doing this property right here. This is like 30 pieces of furniture over here that we're gonna do. We did it last year. We'll probably be doing it every year, it sounds like. Pergola, and you can see all those furniture chairs back there. But we're gonna do the house. Well, not the whole house, just the porches, front and back, with a water rinse. They don't want any SH on that shingle shake. But on this house, we're gonna do a house wash. So this is, we've got 3 for sure today. Hopefully we can do 4. Hopefully we can do 5 actually, but we'll see if time allows. Okay, y'all got this up there so I can get underneath of that shutter. We're right on the beach road, so a lot of traffic here. I'm gonna throw up a yard sign real quick. Got a test spot on this door and on the hardy plank or the shingle shake. It's painted. Typically if it was just raw wood, I would not soft wash it, but because it's painted, it's okay. Normally on these light colored doors, the blues, the yellows, the purples, it's good to do a test spot. I didn't have any change. It could be organic paint. If you don't know anything about organic paint, look it up before you get started. You got a little bit of mildew under here. You're not cleaning that from the ground. You got to get up here. Good view of the ocean. Getting these chairs done. Getting after it. Overspray from whenever I got those rails. These beach houses, they don't get a lot of real mold. They get a little bit of this black mildew growing onto the porches and a lot of sand and dirt, but they need to be washed every year. I mean, they're going to be rented out. You know, you don't want your guests to show up and it be dirty. You got to get the outdoor showers every year. You got to, you know, everybody wants a beach house, but not everybody wants to maintain a beach house. It's a lot of work. Decks are expensive. You got to take care of your decks, or else you're going to end up replacing them for $20,000, $30,000, especially if it's a multi-story deck. Sand everywhere. All right, I'm just getting this wood nice and wet, so whenever I soap, I don't get too much coloration, discoloration. So I'm about to soap. We got a long day today. Phone is ringing. I hate having to tell people like, hey, we're gonna be able to get it done, but it's gonna be 3 weeks. I really need to get another rig on the road. I just got my big trailer fixed that we used all last season. I think I'm gonna put an 8 and a 5 gallon on there, or maybe even 2 8s. It's hard to say, but we need to get another rig rolling. We've probably got another 20 minutes at this property, and we're gonna go knock out another small one, and then we're gonna go do that one with all the furniture. That'll take a little bit of time, but we've got another gutter cleaning after that, if we can get to it in time, and then I've got another house wash with a gutter cleaning after that, if we can get to it. But if not, it'll be all right. We're just gonna try our best. The main thing right now that's so annoying about this rig is I've got to take these ladders in and out every time. My plan is to put some hooks put my ladders here so I can tuck the bullhorns in right here. I could probably fit 2 of them here, one up high, one down low. So that's my plan, at least. I need to get it done sooner than later. We finished up that one. We're doing a little property cleanup on this small little bungalow. House wash, shower, screened in porch. Never a good sign. We've got almost a full tank in there, so I'm probably gonna be able to crank this little house with whatever we got, but I would have liked to have had it full. Just for whenever we get to the next job, we don't have to wait. Yeah, these are off too. Yard sign up. There's a lot of foot traffic up and down this road on the side. About to start up, got all the cushions and stuff taken out. I'm gonna hit the furniture where it's in there. Hoses are pulled, I'm about to get started. The water's off. I've got about just under a bar in the tank. I think that should be plenty to get this little house. So, it's not even that dirty. And I did a test spot on this siding too with a straight SH, so got a little bit of mildew growing here. Might even hit that hot. That one's good. Quick and easy. All these 3 houses that we're doing today, the next one that you'll see also with all of the furniture, are owned by the same family. So I would guess all 3 of these will be on our yearly wash schedule next year. I haven't ever done this one, but I mean, it really doesn't even need it. It's kind of just like the porches collect some dirt, and whenever you're making that much money renting the house out, you want it to be good shape. I mean, this house, I don't know, but it probably rents for $5,000 a week. The beach is right across the street. It's an amazing property. Literally a generational property. You get this, you want to give it to your kids, and they're going to give it to their kids. With the price of real estate, what it's done, it's just crazy. Such tight quarters up in here. I normally like to work my way around and then do the other side and then do the top on the way out, but you've really got to get both sides of these things, and it's really tight quarters. About 1.5 bars, 2 bars. Dual feeding right now. We're cleaning all this furniture, water rents on the front decks, all up in here. All this furniture. There's like 10 more pieces up top we're gonna clean. We cleaned all these last year. You know what that is? Leave it in a comment. We cleaned this pergola. Doesn't really need it this year. We're not doing the pergola this year. We're just doing all these furniture pieces in this back deck here with water. All these will be soaked, but a little bit of mold buildup. Not terrible. All right, I just went around with 2 coats of downstream on all of these furniture pieces. And I took my pump sprayer there, hit a little bit more of the, did a nice round with it, making sure these things are nice and clean. They get these spores in these furniture and they're sometimes a little bit hard to get perfect, but I'm just gonna come back over every piece with the M5 and give it a nice rinse down, get all that black mildew out of the spores of these chairs, and these will be good to go. I'm gonna go do that porch after this. And then it looks like we're gonna have time to do maybe 2 other jobs. I gotta stop and see my grandma for a little bit. So maybe I'll take a quick lunch break there and then do another house wash and a gutter cleaning, and then the one after that is just a gutter cleaning, so that one shouldn't take long. But you still got to set up and break down, so it's still a little bit of a time. But yep, I'm gonna get back to it, give all these furnitures a nice rinse down, then we'll be hitting the deck. All right, all the furniture's done. That's the house we did this morning. Now we're gonna clean the hot tub, this whole second story. Last year there was a bunch of bugs up here. This year it's more of a maintenance wash. No SH, just water. Anytime you're doing screened in doors like this, always make sure that you open it. And you can really get all that stuff out of the crack. And I like to leave it open just so they know that I cleaned it in there. Same with, like, if I take stuff away from the house, typically I'll leave it away from the house just so, one, they know that I had taken the effort to clean behind it, and 2, hopefully next time whenever I come, they'll remove it before I get there. It's getting late in the day. We've got one more after this and 2 estimates. I just stopped and gave another estimate. So I did that driveway 2 years ago, did the house. This neighbor came over, I did their house 2 years ago. Last year we did the driveway. Last year we washed the house again. Last year we did the gutters. So this year we're doing the gutters and the house. These gutters are gonna be packed, they always are. Yeah, so I'm gonna soap this side, and this far side. It's not even really dirty. 3rd year in a row we've washed it, so it's really oxidized, but it's not that dirty. And then I'll come around to the front and do the porch. That's really the main reason they call. Driveway last year. Looks really good still.
Alright, love you.
That's my grandma's house down there. We're gonna go hang out for her a little bit. So these aren't as bad as they were last year, but those are pretty bad. Got plants growing in that one. Last year this was an absolute mess because we were cleaning them out and doing the driveway, and it just made a mess. Alright, so I'm going to soak this whole entire thing, minus the front. I'm going to leave the inside little concave to be its own little separate section. Okay, I got soap pooling, I can see. I don't run any soap in my mix. It's just SH. Sometimes if I'm doing a big roof, I might mix a little bit of soap in it, but not really. It's always nice whenever you're washing the same house every year. This is our 4th full-time year in business, so you know we're getting those repeat clients, and it's nice. The house is always not that dirty, or I mean, once you do that first maintenance, kind of that deep wash on the house, then it's not gonna be like the first time. Like the last property we did, that porch, the porch last year was really bad, but this year it wasn't bad. It took like half the time that it did last year. Same with the furniture. The furniture was a quick wash because we had done most of the deep cleaning on it last year. So not only do you not have to pay for this client again, the work is easier. And you can give a discount if you want. Sometimes I do, depending on the client, depending on a couple different variables. Like if they call me back every year, then yeah, I'm gonna give them a little bit of a discount. If I charged appropriately the first time, right? Which sometimes I don't. In the cookie cutter neighborhoods, I gotta be competitive. And that might mean having lower rates than I would like. But it also means that I'm gonna be in the neighborhood, I'm gonna get them, I'm gonna get their neighbor, and I'm gonna get a 5-star review on Google, and I'm gonna get their friend, and I'm gonna be getting work. I'm gonna be making money, right? So it's like, everybody wants to get high tickets, and high tickets are awesome, but at the end of the day, I want to be working more than I want to get high tickets. And right now, our May is scheduled out with like 3 to 5 jobs every single day. So it's just getting crazy. I guess that would be a good indicator to raise our prices, but the thing is, you raise your prices by like $100 and you're not doing an in-person quote, you might not get that job. The market has a pretty, I mean, it depends on where you're at. If you're the only washer in the area, obviously you can get away with different pricing strategies, but whenever you've got a lot of competitors that are known to be cheap and their only marketing strategy is being the cheap guy, and they do decent work, it can be a little bit tough to beat sometimes. But the cheap guy normally doesn't do good work. But if he does decent work, then you might have a problem. All right, I'm gonna switch to rinse mode, start rinsing my way back. Carter should be done with the gutters by the time I'm done back here. We'll be good to get out of here. Go visit with my grandma for a few minutes, and then go crank one last gutter cleaning. I think I've had the phone ring like 3 or 4 times today that I answered. Parker answered maybe 2 or 3, so we're really busy. That's a mess to clean up there. I'll try. It looks like it's actually,
It's probably.
I think it's grown in between the, yeah, that thing.
I've got a problem with it.
These, look, this is what happens whenever you put these on.
And y'all not gonna be able to come back with,
Luckily, I can just reach these gutters here. Thought I was gonna have to put the 16 up, but I've already pulled all of these here with that tool, so I'm just gonna start picking them up, put them in the bucket, and this is our last job for the day.
I'll get the pin bar and I'll call back.
I'll call him. Just missed a call. Just missed another call. Up here cleaning these gutters out. The final rinse.
This is like invincible.
They got that bird cage on there, it's clogging it up.